When in the creek don't rise, God takes the wheel.
Since its debut in 2020, 1000 Delby Sisters has been a unique blend of raw honesty, humor, heartbreak, and transformation. Following the lives of Kentucky sisters Amy and Tammy Slaton as they navigate the grueling realities of extreme weight, loss, shifting family dynamics, and personal reinvention. And with Season 7 wrapping up on June 10, 2025, fans are now buzzing with speculation about the possibility, timing, and content of a Season 8, especially given that the latest chapter of their story has been one of the most eventful yet. Over the past few months, viewers have watched Tammy undergo an astonishing transformation that included losing over 500 pounds, reaching a point where she could finally have life-changing skin removal surgery, a milestone that not only marked a physical change but also symbolized her resilience after years of health crises, near-death experiences, and emotional battles, while also stepping into new territory in her personal life with the introduction of her girlfriend, Andrea Dalton, to her family, something Tammy had once been hesitant about but which became a moving moment on the show when her sisters, including Misty and Amanda, voiced their support. A blessing that seemed to give Tammy the confidence to deepen the relationship, further fueling speculation when she was recently spotted wearing a ring on her left hand's ring finger, hinting that she and Andrea may now be engaged, a storyline that could very well carry into a future season. Meanwhile, Amy's journey in Season 7 has been a roller coaster in its own right, marked by deeply personal struggles, bizarre twists, and some unexpected romantic developments. From the lighthearted chaos of getting bitten by a camel to the more sobering reality of her arrest. And yet, through it all, she managed to find love again when she met Brian during a concert mosh pit. A serendipitous encounter where they bonded over music and conversation before realizing they shared an eclectic list of passions. From horror films to all things spooky, even going so far as to get matching tattoos, and their whirlwind romance culminated in an on-screen engagement at a haunted house, with Amy now on the hunt for a haunted asylum to serve as her wedding venue. A macabre yet fitting choice that, filming continues, will likely provide some of the most memorable moments of the next season. Of course, while the emotional and physical arcs of the two sisters remain the heart of the show, Season 7 has also seen the return of fan-favorite supporting players like Chris Combs and Amanda Halterman, who have each brought their own blend of comic relief and tough love, along with occasional appearances by other family members like Misty Wentworth and Brittany Combs. And although TLC has yet to officially announce the cast for a potential Season 8, it seems almost certain that this core group, now enriched by the presence of the sisters' new partners, will continue to anchor the series. Given how deeply audiences have invested in their individual and collective journeys, in terms of production status, as of mid-June 2025, there has been no confirmation that Season 8 has been filmed or is currently in production, with the most recent episodes of Season 7 still airing weekly on TLC and available for streaming on platforms like Max and Discovery Plus, and given TLC's tendency to withhold renewal announcements until a season has concluded, it is entirely possible that any confirmation, if it comes, will arrive in the weeks following the Season 7 finale, which would align with the network's pattern of spacing new seasons anywhere from 6 to 10 months apart. As seen with Season 5's December 2023 debut, Season 6's October 2024 launch, and Season 7's April 2025 premiere. Using this historical pacing as a guide, industry watchers are predicting that Season 8, should it be greenlit, could land anywhere between November 2025 and February 2026. Though this remains dependent on production schedules, the cast's personal availability, and the network's broader strategic slate, all of which could be influenced by the fact that Tammy is still recovering from major surgery and Amy is knee-deep in wedding planning, both of which would not only provide rich storylines, but also require some flexibility in filming timelines. Beyond the logistics, the emotional stakes heading into a possible new season are higher than ever, with Tammy adjusting to life post-surgery. Embracing newfound physical freedoms that have already allowed her to try activities like ziplining, an unthinkable prospect just a few years ago, and Amy juggling the demands of motherhood, personal health, and a fresh engagement that could mark a new chapter in her life. All while continuing to confront the deep-rooted patterns, habits, and insecurities that have shaped both sisters since before fame entered the picture. Fans who have followed their journey from life-threatening health conditions and mobility struggles to moments of genuine joy and empowerment are eager to see whether Season 8 will maintain the show's delicate balance of grit and levity. And while there is no official word yet on whether it will also bring closure to some long-running tensions or even edge towards a series finale, the appetite for more Slaton family drama remains strong. Fueled by a blend of curiosity about the sisters' ongoing transformations, affection for the wider cast, and the kind of unpredictable, unscripted moments that have made 1000 Del B Sisters such a fixture in reality TV conversation. Until TLC makes its decision public, viewers will need to watch the network's official announcements and the show's social media channels for the latest updates. But given its enduring popularity, the fresh developments in Tammy and Amy's personal lives, and the sheer amount of unresolved story threads, it's hard to imagine this journey ending just yet. Making a late 2025 or early 2026 return feel not just possible, but probable.
Now.
Yeah,
Do you remember what your A1C was the last time they checked?
10 something.
10. Jeez, yeah, that's high.
Although TLC has yet to officially confirm whether 1000 Del B Sisters will return for a Season 8. The signs pointing toward renewal are hard to ignore, with the series' ongoing popularity, devoted fan base, and numerous unresolved storylines creating strong incentives for the network to keep the cameras rolling. And in fact, Season 7's explosive combination of transformation milestones, romantic developments, and simmering family drama has only fueled speculation that the Slaton sisters' journey is far from over. Among the most striking developments since the last season's debut was Tammy Slaton's extraordinary transformation, the feat that stunned viewers and silenced longtime critics as she shed over 500 pounds and underwent life-changing skin removal surgery, not only achieving a physical milestone but also reclaiming a level of health and independence she had been fighting toward for years. Her newfound mobility allowing her to participate in activities like ziplining and traveling without the constant constraints that once defined her life. And while Tammy's health breakthrough was a dominant thread, Amy Slaton's own Season 7 arc was equally headline-grabbing, beginning with her whirlwind romance with new boyfriend Brian Laverne, a relationship that bloomed on screen after a chance meeting at a concert mosh pit where they bonded over horror movies, music, spooky, and culminating in a proposal that perfectly matched their shared aesthetic when Brian got down on one knee at a haunted house, setting the stage for a gothic-themed wedding that promises to be one of the most talked about events in the show's history, though that excitement has already been complicated by a heated family dispute after Tammy and some other siblings voiced concerns about the eerie venue and declined to attend, sparking an emotionally charged argument between the sisters that left viewers hanging as the season closed on a tense cliffhanger. This drama, coupled with hints from producers and subtle remarks from the cast in interviews, has kept fans glued to social media for updates. And while TLC has not yet made any concrete announcements, the network has been actively promoting the spin-off 1000 Del B Best Roomies, which follows other members of the extended reality TV family. A move that has led to whispers in online fan groups that the flagship 1000 Del B Sisters series might be approaching its conclusion, though others speculate this could simply be a way to expand the franchise while still giving Amy and Tammy a proper send-off in a potential Season 8 or even a series of special episodes. As for when such a season could realistically premiere, the past release schedule provides a fairly reliable guide, with Season 5 airing in December 2023. Season 6 following in October 2024. and Season 7 landing in April 2025, suggesting that TLC's typical production cycle runs between 6 and 10 months from one season to the next, which would put a Season 8 debut somewhere between November 2025 and February 2026. If filming begins promptly, though, there are potential hurdles that could push that timeline back, such as Tammy's ongoing recovery from surgery, which may require her to take a longer break before resuming the intense travel and shooting schedule of a reality series, or Amy's deep involvement in her wedding planning, which could shift her availability and influence how much of her storyline can be captured on camera in the short term. Still, both sisters remain the beating heart of the series. And with their health relationships and family dynamics all undergoing major transitions, there is no shortage of material for a fresh season, whether TLC chooses to present it as a full continuation, a final chapter event, or a hybrid mix of regular episodes and specials. And until an official green light is given, fans will be keeping a close watch on every Instagram post, cryptic TikTok video, and network press release for signs that the next chapter in the Slaton saga is about to unfold.
Far away from my babies before. Just thinking about it makes me want to cry. But I'm going to do my best to toughen it out and have a good time.
As speculation swirls around the future of 1000 Delby Sisters, TLC has yet to confirm whether the hit reality series will officially return for Season 8. But fan conversations, unresolved plot lines, and behind-the-scenes hints suggest that the network is seriously weighing its options, with the timing of Amy Slaton's highly anticipated haunted-themed wedding possibly playing a central role in production decisions. Given that this wedding has been teased since Season 7, and considering the fact that it sparked a major on-screen family feud when Amy's siblings refused to attend because of the spooky venue, it's possible that TLC will delay filming until after the big day to capture every twist and emotional beat, especially if they see it as a season-defining or even series-closing event. And complicating matters is the fact that the network appears to be prioritizing its new spin-off, 1000 LB, Best Roomies, which could influence how much airtime the main series receives in 2026. If Season 8 does move forward, the likely cast would remain anchored by its two main stars. Amy Slaton, who is now balancing wedding preparations with the custody of her two young sons, Gage and Glenn, and her whirlwind romance with fiancé Brian, Laverne, and Tammy Slaton, who is navigating life after her dramatic weight loss and skin removal surgery while deepening her relationship with Andrea Dalton, a partner she finally introduced to her family on Season 7 in a heartfelt moment that signaled both personal growth and a shift in her willingness to share her private life. Other recurring family members almost certain to return include Chris Combs, the sibling's brother whose own weight loss journey and no-nonsense humor have made him a fan favorite, Amanda Halterman and Misty Wentworth, the sisters who often step in as peacemakers during high-tension moments, and Brittany Combs, Chris's wife, who tends to appear at family gatherings. With newcomers Brian Laverne and Andrea Dalton also expected to have larger roles given their close ties to Amy and Tammy's evolving storylines. However, some absences are likely, most notably Michael Halterman, Amy's ex-husband, who has been largely absent since their divorce. As for what fans might expect in a potential new season, the list of storylines is long and varied. The haunted wedding itself is complete with gothic decor, ghost hunting vibes, and the lingering question of whether family tensions will boil over or find resolution on the big day. Tammy's continued post-surgery adjustment, both physically and emotionally, as she embraces a new body, greater independence, and possibly a future engagement of her own, given the ring recently spotted on her finger. Fresh weight loss challenges for other family members, with Amy facing some weight regain and possibly recommitting to her health, while Chris or Amanda may consider new fitness goals. More family feuds and reunions, as the Slaton clan's history of explosive arguments could either fracture or heal before Amy's wedding. and the looming possibility that Season 8 could serve as the farewell chapter for the series. Especially with 1000 LB Best Roomies gaining promotional traction, leading some to believe it could replace the original entirely. In fact, there are 5 strong indicators that 1000 LB Sisters might be nearing its end. First, Tammy's central weight loss arc, the driving force behind much of the show's drama, largely reached its natural conclusion. Second, a recent bonus episode featuring a nostalgic trip to a scrapyard carried a tone that many fans interpreted as a subtle goodbye. Third, the sisters' lives are now healthier and happier, which, while positive in reality, may reduce the dramatic tension that reality TV thrives on. Fourth, TLC's heavy marketing push for the spin-off hints at a shift in focus. And fifth, Amy's wedding itself could be packaged as a finale event, wrapping the series on a celebratory high note. Still, if ratings remain strong, the network could easily extend the show's run or produce additional specials to keep the Slaton sisters' story alive, especially given the enduring viewer demand and the emotional investment audiences have in seeing how these arcs play out. For now, fans eager to relive the journey can find all episodes of seasons 1 through 7 streaming on Discovery+. Max, formerly HBO Max, Fubo, DirecTV Stream, and Sling TV. While live airings continue on TLC, and although there is no official premiere date, the release pattern of the past few seasons, Season 5 in December 2023, Season 6 in October 2024, and Season 7 in April 2025 suggests that, if renewed, Season 8 could realistically arrive sometime between November 2025 and February 2026, barring any delays due to Tammy's recovery or Amy's wedding scheduling. Until then, fans should keep a close eye on TLC's official social media channels for announcements, as 1000 LB Sisters remains one of reality television's most compelling blends of transformation, humor, and family chaos. And whether Season 8 marks a continuation or a curtain call, Amy and Tammy's journey has already cemented its place in reality TV history, leaving audiences both satisfied by their triumphs and hungry for just one more chapter.